Hello and hi everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining in. It is me, Magical Matthias, and I am doing a review over a product by Mattel that maybe you don't know about. This is a line called Creatable World. And the reason that I chose to do a review over this line today is actually because this is a doll that you can still purchase right now. You can't really find it in stores because the only store that I think you could buy it at was Target, and I'll get into that a little bit later. And so I think you can only find them on Amazon right now, and they're really affordable. This one was only like $12, and you get an articulated doll with, I think, like, I don't know how many wigs, but you get at least a wig. You get multiple looks, and you can even see it on here. So you get like a doll, a wig, a jacket, 2 shirts, 2 pants, 1 skirt, 2 shoes, 1 pair of glasses, 1 hat, and a bag of some type. And there are a few different characters that you can choose, and that is their marketing for this. So it is, in theory, this is a gender neutral figure. They make it very important to call it a figure in English, not in other languages. In other languages, it's called a doll. Let's see. Except, is it in Spanish? I don't see doll on here in Spanish anywhere. But like in German, it's in, and in French, it's doll. But in English specifically, they chose not to call it a doll. They wanted it to be called a figure because they wanted this to be gender neutral. They want it to be something fluid, to create something that is for a market for someone who, in theory, is like me. Someone who grew up or is growing up in a time where they're figuring themselves out. Sorry, my cat's like messing with the litter box. But they're figuring themselves out. Maybe they like to play with dolls. Maybe they're a boy and they like to play with dolls. So that's giving them their identity, letting them create the character that they choose. Some people were saying like that these dolls would turn people into like I don't even know what, like they were just saying stupid things, like because like people are going to say something stupid because this is a doll that's targeted towards a boy theoretically. And yeah, so let me go ahead and get it out of here, and we'll go a little bit further. So here it comes out of the box like a little slide, and on the inside of the box, I've never seen this. Oh, cute! Oh, there's a poster inside. Purr, come on. She knows I'm doing something. Ah! There's a poster inside of your character and all the different looks that you can create with this doll. So your doll comes in this really interesting style box. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this so you can see a little bit better all the different pieces that you come in. Oops, things are falling out. Okay, so the good thing about this doll is that you really don't have any, like, your unboxing is literally you just taking it out. Okay, this is the wig, whatever, I'm done. But you can see the cute little figure in here. So you get your figure here, all the different accessories, and I just think it's really interesting. It's surprising. Well, I don't know that it's surprising that the line didn't do as well as it could have, just because even as the person who, like, as a child, knowing that they were targeting me, creating this, that would give me an understanding of like, okay, yes, I exist and there is a purpose for me existing, or there's representation of me existing so people understand. However, I wouldn't be drawn to this product because specifically a majority of children like me, while they're very interested in the fashion aspect, the wig play limits the hair play. So you don't quite get all that brushability, etc., etc. So I'm not quite sure what they could have done there to create the fluidity, but I know as a young flamboyant boy myself, I wanted the drama, I wanted to brush Barbie's hair, I wanted to create whimsical looks, but also I wanted that hyper feminine vibe, versus if we're gonna go this route, let's create a storyline. Instead of them having just a characteristic, or they're just a character kit, no background, like let's give them a character, let's give them some stories. I understand that they were trying to let kids decide their own identity with this, so it was creating the idea of your gender identity, you know, like you can choose here, because the idea is that And I studied this in school last semester, and I should also be doing schoolwork right now, but I didn't want to, so that's why I'm doing this. So you learn that sex is something that is assigned at birth due to your anatomy. Gender is assigned by parents, by the color of your bedroom that other people choose for you, by the name that you're given. That's your gender. So sometimes people don't necessarily resonate with the one that was assigned with them at birth. So for those people, I totally adore this because I think that it's very, very representative. This is the face mold is very almost like melancholy. If you've ever seen a Sasha doll by Sasha Morgenthaler in the 1960s, she was really interesting as a sculptor because she created these dolls. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, firstly, those shoes are ugly. Why would you? No child wants to wear those shoes. Sorry, hold on. Y'all, like, okay, come on. Why did this line not do well? Have you looked at this shoe? I'm joking, but also serious. Because it had so much potential. Like, this is seriously good articulation. Anyways, so Sasha Morgenthaler, she was an artist who grew up in a time that was less than exciting. She grew up during like the Great Depression. She grew up during really rough times. So she saw kids that were depressed. She saw kids that were sad. She saw kids that were melancholy. So she created this sculpt that was similar to Mona Lisa. So the more that you look at it, the more that you can relate to it, the more that you can put yourself into it, I guess, if that makes sense. And so this line seems to be kind of similar, which I adore that. And I also adore these proportions because these bodies, they're hyper articulated, really sturdy, really durable. And I actually, I use these for call me crazy. I put my OMGs on them because I love them. I think they're so cute and I think they're fun. But this one was my favorite from the line. You get a lot of really amazing outfit pieces, which, like I said, you can still find all of this on Amazon at really good prices. They have all different skin tones. Each character is its own skin tone. So really, you are supposed to create and customize these dolls, which that I commend. But like I said, just as the person that they, in theory, were targeting, something isn't quite right. There are functioning zippers. The fashion aspect is there, but something is a little off. So I'm curious about it. I want to find out more. If you guys know more, please let me know. If you got this line or didn't know about this line, please write in the comments below how you feel about this line. Are you one of the people that they were trying to target as far as a boy who liked to play with dolls, or maybe just somebody who didn't quite identify with a gender and wanted to play with a doll? Do you enjoy this line, or do you still desire something else? Because for me, like I said, I enjoy this line as a memento in time, as a time capsule to show this is what is important right now in our world, and it's very important that it is represented. However, I'm bored. What? The sparkle's not even good. That's not even good sparkle. There is potential. There is so much potential. Let me know what you guys think. Write in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was my review over the Creatable World line. So comment and subscribe. Magical Matthias out.